Good morning, students. In the previous lectures, we have discussed a lot of standard integrals. Today, we are going to discuss about two more standard integrals. Here are two standard integrals. Integral of dx upon square root of x square plus a square, which is equal to log of mod x plus square root of x square plus a square plus integral constant c. And the second one is integral of dx upon square root of x square minus a square, which is equal to log of mod x plus square root of x square minus a square plus integration constant c, where mod x is always greater than a. Clear? So we will not prove these integrals, but I am telling you how you can prove this. You can substitute x is equal to a tan theta in the first integral to prove this integral. We know that if there is an expression x square plus a square and we want to substitute anything, so we can substitute x is equal to a tan theta. Substituting x is equal to a tan theta in this integral, it will get changed into some standard integral from where you can integrate it. And to prove this result, you have studied in inverse trigonometry that if there is expression of x square minus a square, then we have to substitute x is equal to a sec theta. By substituting x is equal to a sec theta, it will get changed into some standard integral from where you can integrate it. After this, now we will solve some examples on these standard integrals. We will see how we can apply it in solving the other integrals. So let's see. So here are three questions. Today we will solve these three questions using the standard integrals that we have discussed just now. So the first integral is I is equal to dx upon square root of 3 minus x whole square plus minus 2 So to integrate this, first we have to substitute 3 minus x is equal to t, because this is not a standard integral. So to change this integral to standard integral, we are substituting 3 minus x is equal to t. Now after differentiating it with respect to t, we will get minus dx is equal to dt. Now putting these values in this integral, we will get I is equal to integral minus dt upon square root of t square, and in place of 2 we can write minus root 2 whole square. Clear? Now clearly it represents a standard integral. Minus sign will come before the integral operator, and we will get dt upon square root of t square minus root 2 square. This is a standard integral, and its value is equal to minus log mod t plus square root of t square minus root 2 square, and this will be equal to minus log, now we will put back the value of t is equal to 3 minus x. So we will get 3 minus x plus square root of 3 minus x whole square minus square root of 2 square is 2, and you can simplify this. So now we will get minus log mod 3 minus x plus square root of 3 square means 9 plus x square minus 6x minus 2 plus integration constant c. and this can also be written as minus log mod 3 minus x plus square root of x square minus 6x and 9 minus 2 is 7 plus integration constant c. So this is the final integral. Now let's solve the second question. Second question is integral of x minus 2 upon square root of x square minus 3 dx. Now this is not a standard integral. So to integrate this, here in this case we will divide the numerator into two parts. We will break this integral into two integrals. I is equal to integral of x minus 2 upon square root of x square minus 3 dx. Now we can also write this as integral of x upon square root of x square minus 3 dx minus integral of 2 upon square root of x square minus 3 dx. Now we can see that here if we take this integral, if we consider this integral as I1 and this integral as I2, then we can find the I1 and I2 separately, and then we can put the values of I1 and I2 here to get the final integral. So now we will solve first I1. पहले हम I1 को solve कर लेंगे. Integral of x upon square root of x square minus 3 dx. Now if we substitute x square minus 3 is equal to t, then differentiating it with respect to t, we will get 2x dx is equal to dt, and this implies x dx is equal to dt by 2. So putting this value here in I1, we will get dt upon 2, and in place of x square minus 3 we have t, so it will become 2 root t, and this can be written as 1 upon 2 integral dt upon root t, and integration of 1 upon root t is, we know that it is equal to 2 root t. You can verify it on your own, plus some integration constant c. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and we will get root t plus integration constant c, and here t is x square minus 3, so the final integral is square root of x square minus 3 plus some integration constant c. Now we will find the second integral I2. I2 was equal to I2 is integral of 2 upon square root of x square minus 3. So integral of 2 upon square root of x square minus 3 dx. 2 is constant, it can be written before the integral operator, so we will get integral of dx upon square root of x square minus 3. Now clearly this is a standard integral, and its value will be equal to 2 log mod x plus square root of x square minus 3 plus some integral constant c. So now we have I1 and I2. We can put these values above in the integral I. So putting these values here in equation number first, we will get root I is equal to root x square minus 3 minus 2 log mod x plus square root of x square minus 3, and since we are getting two constants, let this constant is c1 and this constant is c2, then we will get c1 minus c2. Subtracting I2 from I1, we will get I is equal to root x square minus 3 minus 2 log mod x plus square root x square minus 3 plus C1 minus C2. And C1 minus C2 will again be another constant. Minus 2 log mod x plus square root of x square minus 3 plus some integral constant, suppose that C, where C is equal to C1 minus C2. Clear? Now let us solve the last question for today. The last question is integral of 2x upon square root of x की power 4 plus 1 dx. Now to solve the last problem, we have to make some substitution to change this integral into the standard integral. I is equal to 2x upon square root of x raised to the power 4 plus 1 dx. Now this cannot be integrated directly. We have to make some arrangement and then we will substitute some suitable value. Clearly this can also be written as x square का whole square plus 1. Clear? We can write it as x square का whole square plus 1. And we know that x square का derivative क्या होगा? 2x होगा. So substituting x square is equal to t, we will get 2x dx is equal to dt. So in the numerator 2x dx will get replaced by dt. So now we have I is equal to, in the numerator, dt, and in the denominator in place of x square we will write t. So it will become t square plus in place of 1 we can write 1 square. And this is a standard integral that we have discussed today. So this can be written as log mod t plus square root of t square plus 1 square plus some integration constant c. Now we will put back the value of t, and t is x square. So it will become log mod x square plus t square means x square ka square. So it will be x की power 4. 1 square is 1 plus some integration constant c. Clear? So this is the final result. So you can use these two standard integrals in many integrals to solve the problems. This is your practice sheet for today, and here are the answers. So note down these questions and solve them. Thank you.